Hello and welcome to our prepaid legal services presentation. Thank you for taking a moment of your time to hear about our amazing service and incredible business opportunity. You may be in a living room or a coffee shop somewhere here in North America, likely sitting next to one of our prepaid legal associates. If so, give them a thumbs up or a pat on the back and let's get started. Go ahead and turn the cover page and let's talk a little bit about our company. As you can see, Prepaid Legal Services was founded in 1972 in Ada, Oklahoma by the couple pictured here, Mr. and Mrs. Harlan C. Stonecipher. You can also see a picture of our corporate office still located in Ada. We are a publicly traded company and have been so since 1976, where we're currently listed on the New York Stock Exchange under the ticker symbol PPD. We have an A-plus rating on the Better Business Bureau and currently protect over 1.5 million families across North America. On the top right, you can see we've been featured in every major publication in North America in 8 years as one of the best small companies in America from Forbes magazine. On the bottom right, you can see our annual gross in millions. Pretty impressive. I'm sure you'd have a bigger smile on your face if your checking account looked like that. Up and to the right, 17 years of record-breaking growth and nearly $500 million just last year. Go ahead and turn the page and let's talk about the need for a membership. With the average attorney charging more than $200 an hour, the promise of equal justice under law is a lie for many Americans. Have you ever signed a contract, been taken advantage of, purchased or rented a home, received a traffic ticket, wondered about your rights? On the bottom left, you can see that the top 10% in purple can afford an attorney. The bottom 10% get public aid, but the mid 80%, the rest of us, we're basically out of luck? See, we live in the greatest country in the world, yet most people can't pick up the phone and find out what their rights are. In the top right, you can see there were 37 million hospitalizations in 2007, but that same year, over 100 million court filings, stating you're more than twice as likely to be in court than in the hospital. And are people using our service? Look at this, 2.3 million requests for legal services in 2009 alone. Our top 5 requests were 1, real estate landlord-tenant issues and foreclosures, 2, consumer finance, 3, family law, 4, collections, 5, estate planning, everyday situations that affect us all. Go ahead and turn the page and let's get into our product. The first area of coverage is preventive legal services. And under this area, the first benefit you receive is phone consultation on an unlimited number of subject matters. What that means to you is you never have to guess where you stand in any given situation ever again in your entire life. If you have a tax issue, speak to a tax attorney. Real estate issue, real estate attorney. Immigration, entertainment, foreclosures, loan modifications, divorce, child custody, whatever it is, speak to an attorney that specializes in that area of law. What that means is you'll never be billed again to find out what your rights are. Now, I know you've heard the expression, knowledge is power. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm not going to law school. But I love calling people that spent years of their life studying the knowledge, so we were empowered. Our next benefit, and one of my favorites, is our attorneys will write letters and make phone calls on your behalf. Have you ever been overcharged for a repair or tried to return a defective product? It could be a $3,000 issue or a $30 issue. It doesn't matter. I had a $1,000 security deposit I couldn't get back from a landlord. One letter from our law firm, bam, $1,000. An $800 insurance claim from a construction company that scratched the side of my car. 6 months they were dragging their feet. One phone call from our law firm, 3 days later, check in the mail. How about this? 28 hours to get home on a domestic flight, left at a nearby airport at 2 a.m., an hour and a half away from my original destination. That's not right. Now, I called customer care the next day and found out customer care doesn't always care. So what do you do in situations like this? Most Americans sweep them under the rug because no one's going to call an attorney to write a $300 letter over a $300 plane flight. But never again do you have to be taken advantage of with your prepaid legal membership. Now, under our next benefit, our attorneys will review an unlimited number of personal documents and contracts up to 10 pages. Now, I'm sure if you're being honest with me, you signed a contract you did not have an attorney review. In fact, you probably signed a contract that you didn't even review. Why do we do that? We know it's not smart. I've been guilty of it too. But here's the thing. Never again will you put pen to paper without knowing exactly what you've committed yourself to with our membership. And lastly, one of the most valuable things you'll receive with your membership is Prepaid will prepare your last will, your living will, and your medical directive, all free of charge for you and your spouse. Not only that, they'll update it every year. Statistically, 7 out of 10 Americans don't have a will, so odds are you don't. And here's the thing. If you don't, the state you live in will prepare one for you, and I promise you, you will not like it. Now, here's the question. If you were my attorney, instead of charging me $200 an hour, how much would you have to charge me per month for all of these services? Go ahead and hold that figure in your brain, turn the page, and let me tell you what else our membership does. As you can see in the top left, motor vehicle is our second area. You receive moving traffic ticket assistance, as well as representation for certain motor vehicle criminal charges. So if you get a defensible ticket, fax it in. If you have teenage drivers or drive like one, you need this. Our next area is trial defense. You do not want to see that judge in court. So when you're named in a civil or a job-related criminal charge, you'll have 75 hours your first year of being a member. They even give you more hours every year saying thanks for being a member. In the middle, IRS Audit Legal Services. If you're audited, 50 hours with a tax attorney. Don't go by yourself. Not smart. The next area is our preferred member discount. Minimum of 25% off any above services that aren't covered 100%. Even pre-existing matters are covered under this portion of our plan. And lastly, our Legal Shield, which gives you 24-hour emergency access in the event that you're being questioned or detained by law enforcement, injured in an accident, your children are trying to be taken from you, or you're served with a warrant. See, here's the thing. Law firms are open 9 to 5, but bad things happen from 5 to 9. And so sometimes you need an emergency access, and you'll have that with your prepaid legal membership. Go ahead and turn the page, and let's talk about identity theft, the silent crime. A new victim every 3 seconds. See, it's not if your identity is stolen, but when. Most people are familiar with financial identity theft, but it's much deeper than that. Someone gets a driver's license in your name and doesn't pay the ticket. Someone works underneath your Social Security number and you're hit with the taxes. Someone using your medical benefits to get treatment, or worse, committing a crime in your name that you're being accused of. What do? The Identity Theft Shield with the prepaid legal plan includes a full detailed credit report and continuous monitoring. But what sets us apart from everything else that's out there is we do full identity restoration. We just don't mail you a kit or a brochure and say, hey, go fix it by yourself. We have our licensed investigators and our attorneys that come in as you, for you, with you, and restore your information back to where it was before the thief took over. And for $1 more, we'll even protect all your minors under 18. Once again, if you were my attorney, how much would you have to charge me for all these services combined? Go ahead and turn the page and let's talk about the price of peace of mind. With the prepaid legal life events legal plan and the Identity Theft Shield, you will receive all these benefits for only $35.95 a month or less. That's less than bottled water a day. That's like a Coke or a Snickers or a pack of gum. And who's covered? You're covered, your spouse is covered, dependent children, one family, one plan. There's a $10 enrollment fee for first-time members, and our service is month-to-month with no long-term contract or cancellation fee. You can use checking, savings, credit card, debit card, whichever you prefer. Isn't your family worth $1 a day? Of course they are. So make sure you get enrolled for these services immediately. Now, what I'm going to do is transition and spend the next few minutes talking about our company's incredible business opportunity. Okay, now turn the page and let's get into my favorite part. Our business is super simple. No time? Let our tools do the work. We have DVDs and CDs that you can simply hand and show people. We have recorded calls that others can listen to. We have online presentations you can simply invite them to. Social media, even easier. We have magazines you can simply give someone. Meaning we do what you do on a daily basis, you just don't get paid for it. Have you ever recommended a good movie to someone? Of course. Was that hard? No. You need to quit your job to do it? Of course not. You need a class on how to do it right? No. Were you getting nervous? No, because that'd be weird. You didn't reenact the movie. You said you got to see it for yourself. The same way you'd refer a prepaid legal membership. And here's what you get when you get started with us. You get a trainer to mentor you, a business kit with training CDs, marketing tools, a marketing website, live weekly training calls, an easy-to-follow system, low startup costs, and huge tax savings. All right, now let's continue. Go ahead and turn the page and let's talk about how you get paid. Now, I'm going to go through this relatively quickly, so you got to stay with me. Everyone that joins our business starts at the junior associate level. Now, forget the numbers to the left. I'm going to start with the numbers on the right real quick. As a junior associate, when you refer a member, you'll be paid $69 and change for each member you refer. 34 of it will be paid immediately. The other 34 will be paid to you once you Fast Start qualify. How do you Fast Start qualify? Simple. Enroll 3 members and 1 junior associate, or 5 members within your first 30 days. Once you do that, you'll have not only earned your first few $100s, but you'll be promoted to the associate level. And to receive your next promotion to senior associate, simply help 3 people do what you just did by Fast Start qualifying. Now think about this. As a senior associate, if you refer 2 people a day to check out this information in your spare time, that would be $60 a month. If 9 out of 10 said, no, I'm not interested, don't like it, I don't like you, they're just negative, that'd still be 6 that said yes. 6 times $138 per referral, that's over $800 a month extra. Could you use an extra $800 a month on top of what you're already doing without interfering? Probably. See, that's why I joined Prepaid Legal. I wasn't looking for lifestyle change. I was just looking for some extra. But you can earn even more per member. Help 3 people get promoted? Now you're a manager. You earn $172 per referral. Become a director, and you earn $207 every time you refer a member. Executive directors make $252.35. Leave the cents off. We're in a recession. Those add up. Okay, so to keep this simple, the blue column to the right is what you get paid at each level when you refer a member. Now, the second way we get paid is that green column to the right we call overrides. This is the difference between broker income versus agent income. See, a real estate agent, when they sell a house, they get paid. But a real estate agent has a broker, and when they sell a house, the broker gets paid. Now, would you rather be the agent or the broker? The broker. Would you rather be an insurance agent or a broker? Broker. Would you rather be an employee or an owner? Owner, of course, because you have more passive income and more leverage. It's the same thing with prepaid legal services. Instead of spending your entire life building someone else's business and someone else's network, you can start building your own. And see, when you introduce somebody to our business and they refer a member, you can earn an override. The first one starts at the bottom, $34.57, once you get promoted. I'm sure you know some people that are overworked and underpaid that wouldn't mind earning some extra income on the side. But let me give you an example. Let's say you're a newly promoted associate and you introduce me to this amazing business opportunity. As a new junior associate, when I refer a member, I make $69 and change. First person I referred was my mom. Why? Because she didn't have a will and I wanted to be in it. Makes sense. But you're going to get the difference between me and you, which is $34.57 and override. Now, you don't know my mom, do you? No, because that'd be weird. But you're not mad at her, are you? No, you're not mad at me. Of course not. Do you want me to become successful? As much as I can. But here's the real question. How many people would you like to have on your team doing the exact same thing? As many as you can get. And look, become a senior associate, they add another $34. But it gets even better. As a manager, they add another $34 to your overrides. Director, another $34. Executive director, $44.94 and override on every membership referred inside of your network. What if you had 10 people, 100 people inside of your network and they signed up one a month? That'd be an extra $200 to an extra few $1,000s a month, whether you worked or not. Keyword being not. See, in prepaid, it's not the amount of money you can make, but the type of income you can make. See, I know they make great income, but the question is how much income do you make when you don't work? If the answer to that is nothing, this can be an incredible plan B and potentially a plan A for some of you. Now, the numbers to the left are paid to associates and their teams when they help new people get promoted. What does that mean to you? As a new associate, you have a bunch of people that have a vested interest in your success. You'll have an entourage of people that's highly motivated to ensure that you get your first promotion. But not only that, you get paid daily. That's right, direct deposit bank account of your choice. You can even earn up to $500 a month in a car bonus and all expense paid vacations every single year. But the best part of our compensation plan is you receive lifetime residual income on the members you refer and your team refers. I'm sure you'd love to get paid on the work you did 3, 5, 10, 15 years ago, but it's probably unlikely. But with prepaid legal, you can change that. From now on, you can work smart instead of just working hard. But to show you the true potential of this business, go ahead and turn the page. Let's talk about the 5-year game plan. Robert Kiyosaki said something profound. He said, rich people build networks, but everyone else looks for work. Take a look at the graph on the left. See, your job, how many people contribute to your income? Typically just you. 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, doesn't usually change. But we introduce 5 people to your business in prepaid legal, you've changed the model. We help those 5 get 5, there's 25. Those 25 get 5, that's 125. If we just did that for 5 years, you have over 3,905 people in your network. Now, take a look at the graph to the right. That's just 5 getting 5 getting 5. Yeah, what does that look like? Facebook, fastest recorded billionaire over the last 10 years. What is it? It's a giant network. Who built it? We did. Did you get paid? I don't think so. But let me take you through the blue boxes. If 1 out of 20 of those people referred 1 member a month, that'd be 195 members times your $45 executive director override. That's $8,775 a month. Times 12, that's over $100,000 a year, whether you work or you got it. And take a look at the green guy in the corner. He says, what if they enroll 2 a month? Now, is this possible? There are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people in prepaid that are earning a 6- and 7-figure income from home for simply sharing this information. And we haven't even scratched the scratch of the surface. Go ahead and turn the page and let's talk about the timing. Mark Twain said it best. The key to success is to find out where everyone else is going and get there first. See, look at the growth of Europe versus the United States. With less than 3% of Americans owning a prepaid legal plan and over 80% of Europeans owning legal coverage, it's just a matter of time before what happened in Europe happens here. And take a look at the graph to the right. HMOs took 10 years to get to 2%, and after that, 7 years later, half of the United States of America bought an HMO. History shows when an industry is 2% market penetration, critical mass can be achieved. If you were at that red dot, that tipping point in front of any industry, you'd be doing just fine. And that's why USA Today said to us, it sounds like healthcare right before it turned into a $1 trillion industry. But the real question is, are you ready to get started today? Are you ready to start earning more? Mark my words, in a handful of years, everyone you know will own a prepaid legal membership. The only question is, whom are they going to get it from? One of the best parts of prepaid legal is you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. And the person you're sitting with is connected to some of the best leaders inside of our company that can answer all of your questions and let you know about the amazing promotions going on right now so you can start earning income today. So at this point, I'm going to turn you back over to the person that put you on this call so they can connect you with one of these leaders so they can answer all of your questions and help you set up a personal game plan tailored fit around your schedule so you can have your best year ever. I look forward to meeting you at one of our events in the near future. Take care and bye for now.
While everything you just heard is exciting by itself, let me introduce you to Mid-Ocean Partners. They are the new owners of Prepaid Legal. Mid-Ocean Partners is a private investment firm that specializes in middle market investments in the U.S. and Europe. Here are just a few of the companies that they have purchased and made household names: Bushnell, Sabero Pizza, Jenny Craig, Hunter Fans, South Beach Diet, Isotoner, and LA Fitness. In June 2011, Mid-Ocean acquired Prepaid Legal for $650 million after spending $70 million researching Prepaid Legal to ensure that it was a good investment. Prepaid Legal is their biggest investment to date. Now, here is the really exciting part. Mid-Ocean has allocated $1.4 billion to rebrand and remarket Prepaid Legal. They have seen the trend and the potential, and now they are planning to make the new brand, Legal Shield, a household name. It's not often that you get a chance to be on the ground floor of a 40-year-old, $650 million company that has $1.4 billion allocated to help you be successful. Thanks for taking a few minutes of your time to take a look at this amazing opportunity. Whether you choose to be a customer or come on board as an associate, you can't go wrong. Be sure to fill out the form below and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks again.